the angles of a triangle add up to 180. That's rule number 1. An exterior angle, which is what that angle number 1 is. Does anybody know how to find it in that picture? Okay, so the exterior angle number 1 is going to be equal to the sum of the two it's not touching. Exterior angle equals the sum of the two angles it's not touching. Let's think about that. If there are two angles on a line, they add up to what?
Oh, wait, no.
Yep. Up to 180. Meaning, if I have, let's say that same picture from before. This guy here plus this guy here equals 180, okay? They're on a straight line. So you're going to need that. That's going to come up in these pictures. If you see parallel lines in the picture, look for alternate interior angles. Now you look for all the types of angles that we learned about. You look for corresponding, you can look for alternate interior, you can look for a lot of the other ones, but the one that comes up the most in triangles is alternate interior. So look for that first. See if you can find those first, and we're going to do one in a minute that uses that. If you see an X in the picture, look for what? What kind of angles? Look for vertical angles. And what do we know about them? They are congruent. What do we know about alternate interior angles? They are congruent. Okay? Last rule. Look for multiple triangles in the picture. And sometimes I take those pictures, and I'm going to do a couple, but like on that page 6, number 4, it has multiple triangles in that picture, and you're going to get into the problem by looking for that. When you see parallel lines, I said to look for alternate interior. So I'm going to extend this line here and extend this line here, and I'm going to put a transversal right through the middle, right there. Now it looks like what we did a couple chapters ago. And when I see this 60 up here, who is it alternate interior with? The number 2. And what do we know about alternate interior angles when the lines are parallel? They're congruent. So angle 2 is 60. We got angle 2. Got it? Now I'm going to extend these lines this way. So only look at it the other way, like kind of turn your paper. And who is this guy alternate interior to?
Which one?
This green one down at the bottom here. This green one right here.
60.
It's alternate interior to
1.
number 1. So they have to be 60. All right? Now I told you a rule about the external angle. Who does he add up to? The 2 he's not what? The 2 he's not what? Look at your notes. Angle 3 is 120 because it adds up to the 2 angles in that triangle it's not touching. Angle 1 is 60 because it's alternate interior with the bottom 60 on the right. And angle 2 is 60 because it's alternate interior with the top 60 in the middle. How many triangles do you see in that picture? Angle number 1 is 109 because 35 and 36 add up to 71, and 180 minus 71 is 109. Now, what do you know about 1 and 3? Somebody else. What do they add up to? 180, and 3 is also an exterior angle. So 3 is going to be 71. So you can get it either from taking 109 from 180 or adding 35 and 36 using that rule that we have on your sheet. That's the way in. This guy here is 71 because there's an X in the picture. You're going to look for vertical angles. So keep looking at your rules so you can see what you got. Now you've got 80 and 71, which is 151. So you have 29 as angle 2.